What's up? Big Central, Monday, August 18th. Myself, Clemmer, Ev, and Hubs. We had some football. Some football this weekend.
Yeah.
Did a loaded slate in terms of, everybody's playing. You got some action. It's good to fucking get it back.
It's a real football week.
Well, wasn't real football.
You had real football for the NFL, and then more so, we do have games.
It's real college.
Oh, I understand.
Games
that's
that
fair.
count.
Oh, I understand what you're
My
saying.
point was,
Okay.
it's like it's.
I misunderstood. I'm sorry. Yes,
It
you're
starts
absolutely
the
right.
week of real football.
You're absolutely right. No, I see. We're heading into a week.
Completely rolling.
That is completely fair.
We made it.
Yes.
Made it.
Completely rolling.
Saturday, real football.
Yeah.
Honestly, probably the best week 0 game in a long time, too.
Which one is
Kicks us
that?
off.
Kansas State, Iowa State.
Yeah.
Okay.
Conference battle.
All right.
I've already said I will
legitimate
lose that
conference
game.
rival, two good. Like Iowa State was in the Big 12 title game last year.
Yeah.
And Kansas
Kansas
State
State has
has
been
the pressure to go to the playoff this year.
They've been a mainstay, like in the top of the Big 12. They're like legit top 25 program last 15 years. We'll call it whatever, 20 years.
The kid Johnson is supposed to completely break out. They're everybody's picked.
They should be good.
Kansas State.
Kansas State definitely. A lot of people are picking them to be like Big 12 champs or compete for it. Iowa State was really good last year. They should still be good. They just lost a lot.
They're two real programs.
Yeah, it's a legit. They both were top 25 teams last year. Real legit, good game. And then there's another one.
Hawaii's later on.
Hawaii, Stanford at night.
Small spread.
Yeah, I like that one. I like Hawaii.
Is that in
Hawaii?
All right. So it's like a later one.
No, I think it's a normalish time
all
for
right.
us, though. It
Sometimes
might
I like watching those late Hawaii games.
I think it's a little earlier for them.
I think Hawaii's gonna be a little bit better this year.
Stanford's gonna be atrocious.
Stanford's gonna be really bad. What?
Dude, I've heard some bad things about Stanford. Oh my god.
I mean, they lost their coach. I mean,
yeah, the whole story of what's happened is. I feel like I hadn't heard that until a week ago.
They're trying to they're right now, it's crazy that Andrew Luck is the GM basically of the program now.
Right.
And they're trying to like Frank Reich is just the head coach.
That's what it was. Frank Reich is just coaching.
Their coach is gone, so he basically just was like, "Hey,
yeah,
would you coach?"
Yeah, Luck's just calling up a buddy.
He called up his own OC.
I gotta be honest, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, Frank Reich.
That was the stunt.
Because here's the thing, and
Sounds like a good thing, no? Frank Reich's
actually, I think
it does sound like a good thing, but
I think
Stanford
it is a good thing.
Stanford used to be set your clock. They're in the mix. They're
Well,
big bowl.
Yeah,
It's been a little bit.
It's a good
It's
program.
been a while since
they're in the. I said in the mix, going to a bowl, top 25.
Sure.
For sure. I mean, they made some runs.
No. Obviously, the Luck years they were really
Yeah,
good.
for
And then
Shaw had them for a while.
Shaw for a little bit.
Consistent. 8 wins,
Shaw
9 wins. You
Shaw
knew what
kept
you were
it
getting.
afloat for a minute.
Run the
and then-
ball, play defense, smart kids, offensive linemen that look like a fucking doorway. They knew what they were doing.
Well, they had a nice little run of they had Gerhardt after, and then they had McCaffrey, who obviously was good. They were decent then. They kind
When you think of
they fell off post McCaffrey.
Yeah.
when you think of two tight end sets, I think of Stanford.
they had
were
Kobe
they
Fleener,
were
Zach
almost
Ertz.
They were almost like the originators of two. That might not be true at all, but for me, I was like, oh, they're gonna have 2 sick tight ends. The receivers gonna be whatever, and they're just gonna fucking moo on you.
Yeah, just run the ball at tight ends. They're just a team right now. Even Reich is I like Reich, but they just have such a lack of talent. It's it's abysmal.
Very bad.
They have just zero talent.
Is that Luck's fault, or he just inherited a bad situation?
No, he's right now. This is phase 1 of let's pick the pieces up and try to put this back together. They're going to be awful. It's not his fault. They were awful. They were going to be awful regardless whether he was there or not.
I also think at real schools, you will struggle with NIL.
See, but their problem is if they can get actual people to invest in football. Obviously, Stanford's got an insane alumni network.
Right. But I do think you are hamstrung a little bit in terms of the academic standards.
Sure, but but other teams have done it. Notre Dame's still good.
Yes.
There's other teams that have higher academic standards that still have been.
Well, yeah, I guess it's
the basketball side, Duke is still pretty
agreed.
good.
But I guess it's
You putting Duke on the same as Stanford
in terms of
I put Duke in the same as
academics, yeah.
Notre Dame. Duke ahead of Notre Dame.
But I don't know. I guess with them,
I'm not trying to shit on Notre Dame.
Duke basketball is getting whoever they want in.
agreed. But
I don't think they have any.
I'm just saying with the NIL, if that's the talk, then Duke is one of the most prestigious schools.
Also, the Stanford said that the fact they're in the ACC is just insane.
it's really
their road travel is ridiculous. They're going to cross country on the road almost every game.
Oregon being in the Big Ten. I'm still
At least that's a little worse.
I don't know.
Little,
It's
not,
one of
it's
those- yeah.
Midwest instead of literally East Coast.
it's one of those things if you're the only guy getting bent out of shape about it, you're the only protester left, so to speak.
They won it.
People would look at you and be like, "What do you do? It ain't gonna change. So why waste your time?" But man, it sucks. It really does.
I'm over. I think
All
I
of
think
it
Stop.
sucks.
I'm done. Stop crying.
I'm
over
not
it. Stop
crying.
it.
There's nothing
was-
I can do
football
to
was
change
great.
it, but I do think it still sucks. Both can be true.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not going to spend more than a minute on
past
it,
it.
but I do think it
I'm
sucks.
past it. They won the Big Ten their first year.
Bizarre. Fucking
You can do it.
ACC. It's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And then I think San Diego State plays Thursday night too, right? Against Stony Brook?
Yeah. I mean, there's a bunch of games. Thursday, Friday. Friday has some good games too. Like Friday has Georgia Tech, Colorado.
This is next week. We're talking.
No. So yes, like next week.
Yeah.
Like next week.
Labor
Like,
Day.
like true week one.
Yeah, Belichick is in an interesting spot.
They play Monday, I think.
Monday standalone.
TCU UNC's a good game.
Showcase Monday.
I'm seeing that
Nebraska, Cincy, I think is on Friday, maybe.
Iowa State, Kansas State. Yeah, Kansas State's 17th. Iowa State's 22nd.
It's a great game.
Yeah,
really,
that's
like
It's overseas though, right?
yeah, it's in Ireland.
It's in Ireland.
Is it Ireland?
Yeah, it's
Oh
in
my
Dublin.
goodness.
It's in Dublin.
It's a rivalry game. Farmageddon. Kansas to Iowa.
Farmageddon. I forgot about that.
Great game. I think it'd be a good game.
But
I'm
yeah, it's
excited.
starting.
We're
it's-
here. I woke up this morning being like, holy shit! Like we're real football that counts. Will be played this week.
It's an early start this year. Very early.
Yeah, because Labor Day's early. Like
Yeah,
like
you're right.
week one's
Labor Day's the earliest it could be.
I mean, Ohio State.
that
This
means-
is literally the earliest it could be.
That means
State
week,
takes August 30th.
Week 1 is the earliest week that could start.
Yeah.
In retrospect.
Correct.
Right? So yeah, it's great. Or week 0. I
Week
should-
0, everything is the earliest it could
Yeah,
be.
it's
If
very
everything is
early.
measured against Labor Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that in turn makes it an early start for the NFL, so to speak.
Correct?
Yes.
Yeah, it's definitely.
What would it be
early.
September 4th? I think is that Thursday night.
Yeah,
They
that's,
kick
that's
opening.
unheard of. There's years where September 4th is still Labor Day weekend.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, for sure. It'd be like that
Kickoff.
Monday. September
Absolutely.
5th has definitely
You
been.
could have Labor Day be September 6th. How about that?
Is that the latest it could be?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think so. So
Yeah,
it's crazy.
That checks
Yeah.
out.
Crazy.
I'm shocked you didn't do a dates bit there.
I know.
Nah, can't always swing it. You gotta let one go every once. in a
No,
while.
that's how you keep people on your toes that way.
That's fair. Jackson Dart looked great.
He looked good. He looked good. I liked what Dable. I liked what Dable. They like. I don't know if you caught this. He purposely just like threw him in the middle of a possession just to keep get him some experience that way. Dable. The reason this is why I'm high on Dable too. Like even they talked about his pre-draft stuff. Like he's very tough on quarterbacks. He's just very advanced quarterback coach. Like I think the reason he fell in love with Dart because he just thought Dart was the smartest, fastest processor, all that decision maker, all that kind of stuff. I like that he does that with him. That he's just throw him in the middle of a drive when he wasn't. He thought he was going in way later, and he just was like, "All right, get in."
There's also a good chance that's how he makes his debut. It's just
Maybe it could be.
coming in.
It could be. I mean, no, I didn't ever think of that happened. Russ would probably got hurt. But honestly,
That's what I'm talking about.
with this more, I think now he's played. And granted, it's 2 preseason games, but you like what you've seen. Maybe he's actually QB too. I think that's a discussion that's happening now.
Yeah.
Real discussion. Is he just the backup instead of Jameis? Is he just better than Jameis?
Either way, it's what you want to see.
For sure. It's like you said, it's 2 preseason games, but he's looked really good in both. He's made good decisions. This game, it's funny because I saw a highlights of all his throws and a lot of checkdowns, a lot of short stuff, but it's
But
also
smart throws though, that's good. You want to
Yeah,
see.
you want good
I do
decisions.
that and try not to force shit. Right
I mean,
away.
Brady. Not that Brady couldn't throw a good deep ball, but he digged and dug people for years. No one said shit. So
Breeze.
I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind at all seeing a lot of short stuff.
Oh, the touchdown down the seam.
Yeah, good ball, great
Throw,
ball.
This
He's looked good. I've loved what I've seen.
I don't know what Jet starters are playing and
No, it's fair. It's
situations,
fair.
but
No, it's totally
but
fair.
You take what you can get out of a rookie like that. Sure.
I'd rather see go 14 for 19 or 14 for 16 against scrubs than fucking
Yeah.
go out there and just be atrocious.
Yeah.
What did you take away from the Jets?
Didn't watch a second of it. I'm not gonna lie. Didn't watch a fucking second of it. I watched baseball this weekend. I watched real games. I was the baseball. I think this weekend was very interesting.
That's fine.
You had
yeah.
you had a legitimate, real, especially the stuff with the Reds are fighting. The Mets are trying to fight them. The Reds and Brewers. Brewers had that crazy winning streak. There was a lot of interesting baseball. Obviously, then we had the Little League game on Sunday, which is always kind of an interesting watch too. Mets taking 2 out of 3 from the Mariners is huge. No, so I'm gonna always choose real
I
baseball.
watched some Little League.
or preseason football.
I watched that Hawaii Connecticut game.
Bro, I'm big on Connecticut.
Here's what I've been telling people.
2 guys out at the dish. Hawaii was fucking 11-0. The manager was 11-0 with 2
Second baseman though, my
2 titles
goodness.
coming in.
That second baseman error, that's gonna haunt that guy for a while. I've been saying this about Connecticut. This is funny because literally their center fielder is one of the better defensive center fielders I've ever seen at that age. His routes are perfect.
It's good.
Dude, like,
Oh,
if
they're
he's
grinders. They're not the
he's
prettiest
not an
team.
MLB player, I'll be like, he has such good instincts. Like, it's got to work. Like, he is so mature for his age, that center fielder. I watched Connecticut for that kid.
It is so funny because
amazing.
people who know baseball, like, again, my father's watched more baseball than anybody I know. There was a kid, Zach Osborne. He ended up going to Tennessee. I think he was from Tennessee. He fielded a ground ball at shortstop and did like what a pro does, where he never came up. You know what I mean? Like, he took it and threw it like perfect, and they showed the replay of like how he's like, that kid's a major league. Like, it's so crazy. Like, when you see these guys, you're like, I'm all in on these fucking guys, and they never fucking, they never.
Next Todd Frazier.
Yeah, they threw. I got a follow from Frazier because I've been live tweeting it, but I think he used to follow me and then unfollow me. Interestingly, so we'll see how it goes.
I forgot he does the call a little bit.
Oh, it's the only thing he does. They bring him out for these 2 weeks, and that's kind of it.
Dude, I love seeing him in the white. He's the most Jersey guy ever.
Yeah.
We did the Rutgers college football show a few years ago, and we were like on the sideline, whatever. He's in this. He's just the most like he's in a pair of black jeans, like black polo t-shirt, pair of like Brett 11s, just with like a gold chain. He's just the mayor, just at like on the sideline of the Rutgers game. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, he's probably never paid for a drink down the show.
He truly is
Somebody, you know what I mean?
And if you didn't know anything, like obviously he's a big guy. He's like 6'2", 6'3", but. Like, if you didn't know him, like, he literally talks like he's just a guy that's, like, working for, like, PSEG.
Yep.
Like,
He also played for both Mets and Yankees. You know, like, so.
I forgot about that. He hit the home run with that.
But
Yeah.
he also, like, he literally grew. He obviously won the Toms River, won the Little League World Series championship for Toms River. Went to Rutgers. Like, he just is the most. Like,
he's Mr. Jersey.
Like Jersey through and through.
Yeah.
Which is cool for a career. But, they threw 2 guys out at the dish. They would just grind. Like, they weren't the prettiest team that's going to go score 12 runs. They're just grinders. The kids battle. Like, it was fun to watch.
Play tonight.
Yeah, play tonight, 7:00. Can't wait.
You guys watched that Mariners-Mets game that was the Little League? It was like, they played in Williamsport.
Last night?
Yeah. So they had Rob Manfred was a Little Leaguer at one time. So they have him on, and they're talking with him. And most of the interview was just boring, stupid shit. But
there was a bomb dropped, you're right.
Yeah. He mentioned how, like, and we talked about this a little in the show before, how, like, when there's expansion, I've said before, there's going to be 32 teams. You're going to have 2 divisions of 6, 2 leagues of 16, 4 divisions of 4 teams each. Fine. He was saying how he wants to make it like the NBA, where you have East and West conferences. So, and we talked about this, and I kind of poo-pooed it when we were all like, oh, this could happen. It's been rumored for you. It's been rumored back in the 90s.
Really?
You would have.
I didn't know it was that
But
bad.
now it's, like, serious. Like, if Manfred's saying this is what he wants, it would be like Yankees, Mets, Red Sox, all in the same division.
And the Phillies.
Right.
Oh, just completely reshuffle it. Okay.
And his mindset was this. Was like, all right, we do that, then you'll have less 10 o'clock games. Like, and then especially in the playoffs, like let's say the Red Sox play the Angels in the playoffs, you wouldn't have that anymore. That wouldn't happen to the World Series. So like you wouldn't.
Well, you'd still get them. You just get Dodgers playing like, let's say, the Angels, rather than it being Dodgers playing the Mets in the playoffs.
Well, that was the point, was that like you wouldn't have it be a time situation where like Red Sox play the Angels on 10 o'clock at night. For Boston fans, it's a pain in the ass.
But that Dodger game would still be on 10 o'clock for us. It just wouldn't be
right, but it wouldn't be your team.
Correct.
Right,
But I'm saying the 10 o'clock would still exist.
But most people would. Like a Red Sox Angels game is going to be most watched by Red Sox Angels fans.
Sure.
Like don't get me wrong, people like me and you are going to watch it.
Yeah. I thought you were just saying the 10 o'clock game.
No. It would still happen. It would be it'd be like the NBA. It'd just be like West teams.
I'm surprised they wouldn't just keep it how it is, but just make it like 2 like conferences, because I think that's a little intriguing to me. And so instead of shuffling everything, just keep it how it is, like it was a National American, and then obviously if they're gonna expand, you add to your 1-1 or whatever.
Yeah, I don't like the idea.
And then you do like the 1-8, and there's less like, for example, like in years past, like the AL like Central is like so weak. And then, like, maybe, like, the AL East is, like, strong. So it just makes it, all right, like, you have a blanket AL, blanket NL.
I think they're
It's
more...
seed 1-8, or however you want to do it.
More about time and how, like, I think they're worried about TV ratings, obviously. And they're like, hey, we want to make sure that when we put a playoff game on, everyone's able to watch it.
I just think it's very difficult to put... Now, the Red Sox aren't acting like it, but you're talking about a potential East division of Mets, Yankees, Phillies, Red Sox.
Yeah.
All of those are big markets.
Yes,
all of those are going to... Like, you could be the 3rd best team in your division and never...
But is that a fair way to equalize it? So that way you have, like, the Pirates, Guardians,
Not
Royals...
really.
That's why I say it should be 1-8. If you do a shake-up, there should be a 1-8. So it's not like
Straight
so
up.
that does
Well,
that'd be bullshit.
But by the same time, but
it's also, like,
that division
equalizes
is
it,
playing
though.
those guys more, so it's not.
But that's goes against your whole point about with like the owners. Like you're like letting the owners, like the Pirates and Guardians
Gives them an
don't spend
excuse.
money, they get to just play each other then, and they don't have to play the big boys.
And that
Then all the teams are almost penalized for spending money. All right, Yankees, Mets, and Phillies, and Red Sox. I guess Red Sox, whatever. But
no, but they still spend way more than the other teams.
That's what I'm saying.
But why do you think the commissioner is also behind this? Commissioners.
he wants the big dogs to play each other, more viewers.
But he also wants to
often.
give these owners. He works for the owners.
Sure,
he wants to give these owners an excuse. You're right. That division of whatever Guardians, Tigers, whatever, like
Reds, Pirates.
Reds, Pirates.
Yeah, sure.
You're right, Ev. If they spend 150, you'll win that division. You know what I mean? So then it gives them all an excuse, and you can be like, oh yeah, we lost the playoffs, but hey, we won our division.
Because that's why I don't mind the seeding 1 through 8. Because like the NBA technically has divisions, but no one cares about them.
They don't care about them anymore.
Like
right.
they're seed like Atlantic and South whatever, but like no one cares. So I feel like if baseball was going to do that, they'd almost have to adopt the like one.
I don't think they. I think they're actually going to go the other way, where you have 4 divisions, and you win your division, you get in, and then there's a couple wild cards. I believe that's
because like if you put all those, like there could easily be like the Yankees, Phillies, Mets could have like the 3 of the best records in your.
We're gonna have a tough road
or whatever.
It's gonna be us, like I said, us and the Phillies and Red Sox all in the same. Potentially all, and I don't know what they're going to do with the Blue Jays in that war, but you guys know what I'm saying. Like, either way, it's going to be Yankees and Mets in the same division.
Yeah.
No matter what happens, which I guess is cool. We play each other more, but it's also negative of you're right. Like the competition gets tough.
It also.
And also, just kind of ruined the tradition of baseball too. Like,
also speaking on we've talked about a lot. Like I guess I've argued this, like how baseball is like very regional. Like, is that playing? Are they strategically trying to play into that as well?
yeah, a little bit.
Like where like obviously, like we all know each other. Like Yankees, Mets fans know each other. More just kind of keeping that all them playing each other. Just we're gonna own like the Northeast, like even the Phillies and Yankees aren't like we're gonna own New York. Feel like they're gonna play each other.
You're trying to build rivalries,
like the Midwest. That's what I'm saying. Like Midwest together, the West Coast, all those teams just play each other, get the West Coast viewership.
So right now you have the Astros and Rangers in 2 different leagues, but those teams don't like each other. Those fan bases don't really like each other. But now you'd have them play instead of once a year, you'd have them play a million more times, or whatever, 12, 16 times, and they'd be in the same division fighting for something. Just like Yankees and Mets, we'd be fighting for the same thing. And I think like Dodgers and Angels, I know that's like not much of a, but like they're both in LA, they want them kind of fighting each other. And I think you're right. It does definitely make the sport a bit more regionalized for certain. But I think with entertainment getting segmented, there's a reason for that. Like entertainment is not what it was when I was a kid in the 80s when you had fucking 4 channels and you had so few options. Now you have so many options. There's so many kids in the generation younger than you guys. What is it, Gen Z or Gen Y, whatever they call them, that they don't even watch sports the same way we do.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
Like numbers are way down. Like they got to figure, and they're trying to figure out a way to kind of keep excitement up.
Yeah,
it's a different world. I don't agree with it, but it's an interesting talking point. I don't like the idea that the Yankees and Mets are both in the same American League or National. It's weird to me, or the East, whatever they're gonna call it. Like getting rid of the AL and NL to me is almost like a sacrilege.
Baseball's so storied and it's tradition. You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
But then again, in my life, I've seen the Brewers and in all of ours, we've seen the Brewers and Astros change leagues.
Those are so like.
I know.
It's not the Yankees and Mets.
I know. You're right.
How fast could we realistically see this happen?
Who would be the second
end of the decade?
Who's the second expansion?
So Nashville, I think, is almost certainly
obviously, yeah.
They have minority ownership. They also have a city behind them, and they're willing to.
Right, but who's the second?
I heard rumors of Charlotte. I heard rumors of Montreal. I've heard rumors of Portland, Oregon. The thing is, usually they try to put it in 2 different parts of the country. I think about past expansion: Miami and Denver, Arizona and Tampa. Like it's always one east, one west. So to do Nashville and Charlotte, it seems too close.
Yeah, I agree. Nashville and like you said, maybe Portland, Oregon would be crazy, but I guess it makes sense.
Would Montreal get a team?
Basketball team?
And if they're trying to do these rivalries would they try to put Montreal and Toronto in the same division and have a rivalry there?
Portland, weird enough, would probably make sense. It sounds weird when you say it out loud.
You could do Portland and Seattle be a rival.
Yeah, that's they obviously have the Blazers. I think, to my understanding, their soccer, the MLS team does well.
Just make somebody a rival, though.
Yeah, you
I get
can't
your
just
point.
force
I'm not,
that.
but
but it's just geographic.
I think you can.
It just
I think
happens,
geographically
a
it would
little
happen.
bit. Yeah, if you're just in the same division, it'll just come.
It's like Nationals and Orioles right now are in 2 different leagues. Put them in the same league, I think that would be a rivalry.
Sure, definitely.
What you make a face? Why?
You don't think so?
Just from being the same.
No.
But it would become one though. If you're even for the Orioles, like any team in your division, I think becomes a rival over time. Like you wouldn't say all the teams are like a rival to some extent in the AL East.
Like even the Rays are kind of a rival.
Obviously, it varies.
gotta be like
varies how good they are. Obviously,
There's got to be like a competitive value to it, and like the Nats and O's don't really have that.
I also
If they
do
were just
think-
good, they
right
would
now,
there.
but they will maybe in 5 years. They're both good.
That's what I'm saying. If they just were
all
good, it
depends on
would
timing.
be.
I guess, but there's an important aspect to the rivalry. Like
yeah.
teams competing.
I do think
You don't get
rivalries.
that always in baseball.
I do think rivalries come and go a little
Yeah.
bit too. If that makes
100%.
sense.
Absolutely.
So like the Knicks and Heat, not really a rivalry now, but for a little period of time, like
for a whole decade.
nothing better. You know, like
Like during rivalry week, they call it in baseball, where like
Yeah.
they try the Metro, like Phillies and Pirates. No, like that's, but like they, same state, you know, and like they're trying to make that like
Yeah,
that's
just not gonna happen.
never gonna happen.
or the Patriots.
That's
The Pirates would just have to get good.
Yeah,
will never
Patriots and
happen.
Colts.
even so though, the same state, but they're so far away from each
They
other.
are a little.
Yeah, that's
There is
true,
some
that's
distance
true.
for sure.
The Pirates are way closer to Cincinnati,
Yeah.
significantly closer.
So I don't know. I mean I could see I can understand Manfred's thinking to some extent. Abolishing the AL and NL would be like a total like mind fuck for me.
I would hate it
It
so
would be
much.
wild.
I would hate
Wild
it
to just
so
like
much.
conceptualize.
Sucks.
Yeah. But
Get
yeah,
you'd also get a really bad division winner. Like out of that, there would be a sub 500 team in the playoffs.
So as far as timing goes, so what they're trying to work out right now is Tampa Bay. They have new ownership now with the Rays, so I think they're gonna have their stadium stuff locked down.
They seem like they're staying in Florida.
I think so,
Yeah.
and we know Oakland's going to Vegas. Once that gets settled, and once the CBA gets settled, then the next thing on the desk is expansion. I don't know if you don't think you have expansion teams playing by the end of the decade, but you're gonna have cities known by the end of the decade.
Clock is ticking on your Mets fandom.
I'm excited for expansion, man. I'm very excited.
You know that, right, Rika?
What?
He's gone as a Mets fan.
Once a new expansion team, I'm gonna follow them from the ground up.
I mean, probably a good choice.
I don't know about that, but.
Probably pretty good.
He said he's leaving. He is addicted to expansion.
He is addicted to expansion.
He loves the
I
word
love expansion. I wanted to move to whatever city. It's
Right.
in.
You want to be fan number one.
That'd be so. Imagine going to all the.
It'd be amazing, and they win like 5 games.
I would love to travel on the road the entire first year.
I don't think the
with
team would want you to do that.
No, I would do it on my own.
Yeah, I know, but the team would.
Why would they not want me around?
I would.
Fun.
I would.
That's not a bad thought process or concept.
In the ground.
to abandon the Mets just as they get Juan Soto and Steve Cohen.
No, not that. That's obviously dumb. But I'm saying if you do care about being cared about as a fan, the way in is truthfully like beating down the drum of like I'm the first guy online.
No, it's true. I think Rico's right on that part.
You
I
know?
agree with that.
I just think imagine the history.
You
would be
get-
there for every moment of their history as long as you're alive.
You start hounding.
And
the
imagine you die like a
seasons.
year after.
That could happen too.
You know, think about it like this. Honestly,
That could happen.
the example that made me think of it was when Dana was like trying to pick his like college football
Yeah.
team. You don't pick Ohio State because no one's going to give no
Right,
one
I
at Ohio
get
State
that.
is going to give a fuck. But he picked Cincinnati. They're showing him love, you know, because no one gives a fuck about them. So the fact that some random that has an online presence like wants to like hype up Cincinnati, they're like, fuck yeah, come on over, like join us. Ohio State, like we're snobs because we have everything. So like we couldn't like Ohio State couldn't care less. You know
It's
what,
just
I'm
another
saying?
number,
Like,
yeah.
but if you go to this expansion team, you'll be.
I don't even care about being loved. It's more just I like seeing
don't-
history.
But
I
just
love
generally,
seeing
like-
I love seeing these like moments happen in front of me. Like, oh, imagine going to the first game of a team. Like, it's only happened 30 times ever.
Just-
I don't know, man. It
So
doesn't,
just not like it'd be cool, I guess. I don't think it's
That would be see, that's to me would be unbelievable.
Just
And, like,
doesn't-
not unbelievable.
It just
oh, that,
doesn't-
to me, that's like
that doesn't get my heart going.
but it couldn't be more believable.
I heard
it's
it's-
like the most believable
it's
thing
believable.
ever.
Yeah,
I guess
that-
it's
Like it's
very
such,
believable.
such an easy thing to do.
But it's only happened
so easy.
It's only happened
Like
30. No,
nothing
it's not
harder-
easy. It's very hard. It's only
No,
happened
it's not.
30 times. There's
Exactly. There's been 30 chances.
There's been 300 no hitters. Something like that. I've been to 2 of them, very luckily. But I've
Been to 6.
I can't imagine. You've been to
Wait a
6
minute, there's only been
no-hitters?
300 no hitters.
Like that 320. You've been to 6 no hitters?
All in the same season.
What?
Little League.
Nah, I don't know. I just wanted to.
I was like,
Maybe there's some.
I'm thinking like 1991 there were 8. I'm thinking how would you have traveled?
I was alive in '91. But
Yeah, no, but that's my ultimate dream is the expansion. But I'll be sad though if expansion comes to the hands of everyone in the AL and NL. That would bum me out.
Also, the year that happens, the Mets are definitely going to win the World Series.
So there's
yeah.
two. There's KFC's death that following year, 100%,
Yeah, that easy.
and your expansion year. Mets are absolutely just book it. If
Yeah,
they
I'll
happen,
probably put a few
and if they happen in the same year,
Well, hopefully not. We want Kevin to live for a while, so hopefully.
I'm just
saying that because
he's even admitted like that's gonna happen.
Expansion's gonna come very soon.
Yeah, but you could be the fan like that if you went all in. You beat down the season ticket holders.
Yep.
Door of like
Meek Phil.
Meek.
You beat down their door of like they all look like.
Look at Meek. There he
There
is.
he
Hey,
is.
Meek.
Superstar Meek.
Oh, Meek. Up. He's doing things.
Just
Look at him go.
bulldozed by Una.
Yeah, they just look like they want.
Get right into
Meek in the
studio.
booth. Look at this.
guys
There he is.
Incredible.
They've run a fucking marathon.
I was dude, the grind of just going balls to the wall party.
We getting Meek in studio?
Thursday to Sunday at this age.
Might be too big for that. Oh boy.
Yeah.
There he is. Meek.
Meek.
What a weekend, Meek. What a
Yeah,
performance.
this is like the second time I had the shirt on, so I just threw whatever on.
Okay, that's what we were wondering.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Meek, it's good. Meek, I love that shirt.
yeah.
How you
Great
feeling?
shirt.
I feel good. I also feel even better. There's breaking news. Matt Stafford returned to practice today. Oh wait, no. Yeah, Matt Stafford returned to practice. The 14th best quarterback in the NFL is now practicing.
Not the 10th best, all right?
Now,
AJ McCarthy still?
I just wanted to make sure I got that out the way before we
you,
started.
you put it in the group chat a couple days ago.
No, but it's official. He's back at practice. Like Adam Schefter.
He also has a
tweeted out.
herniated disc in his back, and he's 37. I don't feel bad about what I said.
Okay.
Incredible.
That was.
What a way to come in, like a bat out of hell.
You think that was like gonna like hurt me? You have a big.
No, I just had to say that.
This is gonna get ugly. So let's bring everybody back together and remind you about Game Time.
Okay, good.
There's nothing like getting to a baseball game, especially last minute. Luckily for me, I always use GameTime, the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. GameTime makes getting tickets faster and easier. Prices on the app actually go down the closer it gets to showtime. Hubs, what were you looking at today?
Bro, we got a doubleheader, Brewers Cubs.
Yep.
We got Cubs starting in 2 hours. You can get in for $35.
Chicago.
Big.
People we know in
Doubleheader
Chicago.
at Wrigley, 5-game
game,
series.
too. Big
Doubleheader
series.
today.
$35.
$35. And tonight, the tail end, $20.
That's a great deal.
Amazing. $55 for 2 games
I was actually
In Wrigley Field.
in Wrigley Field.
yeah.
Division race on,
That Brewers game, the highlights yesterday were unbelievable.
Oh, that Reds game.
Brewers, right? Yeah.
Crazy.
They're just back.
Crazy.
It's-
Crazy.
They're dead. The
Oh,
Reds-
weekend. That's
the
what I
Reds
was watching
had
all
the
weekend.
game.
These
I was chasing a Reds win all weekend. I finally got it.
Yeah, felt good.
You can put those savings back in your pocket and spend them at the ballpark on a hot dog, a new hat, or some good old-fashioned Cracker Jack. What are you waiting for? I'm going to buy those Cubs doubleheader tickets now with Game Time. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code PICKS, P-I-C-K-S, for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code PICKS, P-I-C-K-S, for $20 off. Download the Game Time app. Today, what time is it? Game Time.
So how was the summer house?
That was fun.
And you feel okay?
I feel better today than I did yesterday.
Yeah.
Up and up.
Yeah.
There you go.
Did you go hard? You went. So Thursday was the 8-shot night, correct?
Yes.
Thursday? But you were fine the next morning. We saw
Fine the
that.
next morning. Friday was a good night for me. I felt fine. Saturday night, that's the worst
Really?
it was.
You got after it,
Why?
Meek? You got after it on Saturday?
I mean, I went out like a light on Saturday night, like when we got back.
Did you just drink more Saturday? You think it's the weekend was?
When was the
up to
boat?
you?
Was the boat Friday or Saturday?
Saturday
Friday was
day,
the
right? Or no, was it Friday?
I thought you'd be.
It was Friday.
I thought you'd be in trouble with the boat.
No, the boat day I was
You
fine.
handled it.
Yeah. Was you think the weekend caught up to you, or did you drink more on Saturday?
I think the weekend may have caught up to me.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a
I
lot.
love
3
the-
nights in a row is a lot.
The quote on Thursday, as everyone's getting in, and they're asking if we're gonna get a Meek night, and you're like, someone's gonna be behind the camera, and then that night you're taking 8 shots.
Well, I mean, I was trying to do 2 jobs at once.
Sure.
I mean,
Sure.
You did both excellently.
Travis Hunter and Shohei Ohtani can't do what I did.
No, definitely not.
No,
Never seen Travis Hunter do 8 shots in a row ever.
never. I've never
I've seen Meek Phil do it.
no way either.
I watched it. Video evidence.
I'll say I watched the recap show last night. My fiance laughs every time you talk. Every time you every line you had, she was just laughing out loud.
I watched it as well. I
Really would
really
have spent 12 minutes with him.
Oh yeah, I said I deal with this man every single day, where he's just attacking you.
honestly I love that he was seeing like other people
Yes.
deal with it was glorious.
Yes.
Like I was like seeing like, everyone getting like the Meek experience was I appreciated it.
It's
I
incredible.
enjoyed it.
It's the same person.
Also, when you just, I think you've broken Dante's brain. Like Dante just doesn't know how to like when Meek Phil enters his brain, it just like short circuits.
Yeah.
He just doesn't understand it. I don't know if he ever will, but I love it.
Who did you? Is there anybody you like befriended more from the weekend? Because some people we don't know that well. They're just like
I think all of them. I think we grew a little closer.
I don't know anybody specifically. Was there anybody like, oh wow,
You had a nice moment with Annika.
She's nice, yeah.
Yeah, you had a nice moment where I think you kicked her out of the bathroom and then you apologized or thanked her or
Yeah.
something.
I mean,
That was a good moment where you walked down and you said
Yeah,
thank you.
So you walked in on Bree changing and threw your phone.
Yeah. I
This
don't
is
want.
a respectable man.
You can ignore that part.
Why? So was the throwing? Was it? Were you going in?
what happened there?
Were you
I didn't
going
see this
into
clip.
film and then realized, oh shit, was that?
I
what
forgot
happened?
where I was, and I just chucked my phone. I'm like, I'm not doing this. And yeah, it's that simple.
I don't think that's a bad play, Meek. I think that's the respect. Just like no,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a genuine response.
Is there anybody?
because I almost thought it was like you had started filming and like caught it and almost were throwing it in there as like you like on my phone delete it like so I don't see it like that much respect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if you had seen something that you weren't supposed to, like she can delete it before you even actually
Right.
see it.
It's deleted. I deleted it like as soon as I picked my phone back up.
Respect, a man of honor.
Was there anybody maybe kind of stocked down on you? Like, that wasn't the best week.
Dante, still kind of washed.
Yeah, you think he's? I thought he actually did pretty good going out every night. I don't know what made him wash to you.
I don't know. It's just fun calling him washed.
Just-
It's fun calling like people
Old
like
people-
you and him washed.
People wash.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Clemmer, I think it's understanding it's not even the wash of like can he hang, it's just like he's just over 40, so he's washed. Like he could drink till sun up, sun down
and it wouldn't matter in his
1,000 days in a row.
You just
You're just in a perpetual state of wash.
kind of sucks because like Dante can't help it. I can't help being old. It is what it is.
Yeah, but Unc still got some nights.
Do you know?
I thought he did pretty good.
Do you know if the plan Labor Day is to still go out Sunday night,
I have no idea.
go home Labor Day? Because that's a
I
marathon.
don't want to
That would
spoil it.
probably be
Yeah,
the
last night out of the summer.
should be the. I'm not gonna tell them what to do, but that should be the.
That's
move.
the marathon.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the.
How did you balance? How'd your brain balance doing this content, filming, and the Mets?
Well, Saturday helped because it was a 4:00 game. Friday was just I kept checking the score, and then it's like, oh, they blew it.
Thursday they blew it
again.
too.
Thursday
Thursday they blew it.
I took the 8 shots, and
Yep.
then
They were winning when you took those.
they were winning when I took those shots, and then
Lead
we
went away real quick.
We went up, and I saw, I think it was Albies hit the ball to right field to make it 4-3 or something. I forgot who hit it, but yeah, the shots helped me not think about the Mets.
McLean, right?
Yeah, it was fun Saturday.
It's nice to have it. Yeah, I mean, it makes you think.
You have a favorite bar down there, Meek?
Ospreys was awesome.
Yeah, they've taken a liking to Osprey.
Good spot.
It makes sense. It's a great bar.
Yeah, great.
It was definitely one of my
Like a
favorites.
home game for us. Like it's
Yep.
I wish Bar A would let you guys in. Great spot. Would be great for you. It's so big.
It is very big.
Like I think that'd be good. You're bringing in all these fucking people to obviously because it's not just them; it's everyone filming. There's another for every person. There's one or
Bar
two
A
filming.
Bar A gets crazy.
Great spot.
Are you back? Are you doing it next week?
yeah, I'll be there next week.
Are you going to drink as much, more, or less than?
I have a fantasy football draft on Sunday, so I can't get too hammered on Saturday
That's
night.
it. That's
Mine's on Sunday too, actually, Meek.
Exactly. It's like you can't have 8 shots on Saturday night and draft Kyle Pitts 4th overall the next day.
You
Like,
can
that
on
just can't
Thursday. You
happen.
can on Thursday or Friday.
It's true.
Pump Punk is Friday. I'll be fun.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right.
That would be
That's right.
amazing
Oh, yeah.
if
That'd be a lot of fun.
if he took it easy Thursday and Friday, and people were like, "Meek, what are you doing?" He goes, "I got a draft Sunday night." I would love to hear that.
Would you
Bring down
want,
drinks
would you
on
want your
Friday
GM
night.
getting plastered the night before the draft?
No, I didn't. No, do not.
It's a fair point.
Yeah.
Oh, Meek.
All right, Phil.
Incredible. What a weekend.
You kick Phil out.
Yeah, enough of Phil.
I'll go back in the booth.
That was the segment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go
That was
back in the
segment.
booth then.
Fair enough.
All right, Meek. Thank you, Meek.
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 It's like a late night. You gotta break it.
He's
You're a one segment guy.
The unction.
I
I think you just became Unk, too.
That's a good host. Like there's dead silence. There's dead period in the thing.
Yeah. It's just it's he is part of the show. That was the only thing.
Yeah, I kind of have a problem with that though.
Okay.
Like, yeah, well, that's the exact issue that's
Okay.
going up.
Got it. Got it.
Listen, there's a reason Jeremy Lin only lasted those short period of time.
Okay.
You got a contract, though.
Yeah, he did. He played.
Different team, but-
he played well enough to do that. But after a while,
You don't want to like overuse a guy.
exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
lower the usage.
You're
Fair.
looking out.
I'd say Meek had a big weekend.
Oh, yeah, for
he won.
sure.
He won the weekend, right?
Sure.
Absolutely.
weekend.
I think so. Absolutely.
For sure.
Especially because it was on. You didn't know what you were gonna get.
Yeah, and he was, all the clips I saw, he was like really funny. I thought he was like the funniest part of Thursday. That was great.
Honestly, I think maybe my favorite Meek was dancing to my humps
Oh, I didn't see that one.
on the boat with Brie.
Oh, that sounds
that might
great.
have
I'll
been my
have to go
favorite
back
one.
I started to get.
There was a moment that I thought Meek was about to back that thing up on Brie.
Wow.
There was a moment where he turned around, and he gave a little, and then he kind of he pivoted.
He handled this situation well, but I did not envy his Thursday night texting Dave like a paragraph while hammering at a bar. I was just like, handle this well, please. Do a good job. It's Meek. Dave loves Meek, obviously, but I was just like, I wouldn't want anyone doing that.
I am old because I saw him do the 8 shots, and I was actually just like worried about him.
To be fair, it was green tea.
I know.
You know,
But
it's different if it's
I don't know
if it's vodka, tequila.
Yeah, sure.
You have to go to the hospital.
We're talking hospital.
Yeah, like, but I don't know if I've ever seen anyone, even if it is, like, they're right. They were
Green tea, and they were small.
They were small.
They weren't real
I
shots.
don't know if I've ever seen anyone, like, rapid fire like that, like 8 shots.
I have Shoe Nice on YouTube.
I don't know what that means.
A YouTube great back in the day. He would just drink bottles.
Honestly,
chug vodka.
Shoe Nice was like 15. If he was like 15 years younger and did it now, he'd be like the richest guy.
He'd be the most
Well, I
important.
guess Steve will do it kind of like redid his shtick kind of.
Yeah.
Like Steve will do it when he first started. He's
Right.
like, I remember running the 5th year account when I was an intern, which is now Barstool U, and he had like 1,000 followers, and he would be like sending in his videos, and it'd be kind of like I was promoting like literally funneling like a bottle of vodka.
Yeah.
But he was
Those OG Shoe Nice videos.
yeah. Shoe Nice would literally take like an entire bottle of liquor and down it in like one shot.
You just go Shoe Nice.
straight from the bottle. but he also would eat like crazy ass shit
Yes.
too.
Yes.
What happened? This passed away?
I would assume it. I would assume all of it took a toll on his brain and body, and like
I think he's still around. I think he kind of lives that like he's like old man yelling along like all the shit that people are getting like famous, rich, and like viral for starting like 5 to like 7 years ago. He was doing like 15 years.
Should run it back.
I think he just is too.
he's like Bruce Wayne in Dark Knight Rises, where he's like in his mansion and like someone's got to light a fire on.
Yeah.
But
He's like a. He's
got the cane.
He's got the cane. Doesn't see the light anymore, but he's there. Yeah. He's watching his old videos. He's seen the new stuff. He's like, I can do that.
But I think his problem is he's kind of like a 1960s NBA MVP watching like all these like 26-year-olds that have like $100,000 diamond chains on and shit, and he's like, I was doing this all and I have no money.
Right.
It's tough. It's not easy to be a pioneer.
No, it's not. He all joking aside, he 100% was a pioneer of like that type of like viral content. Was doing that on YouTube. He was going viral on YouTube when it was like you had to really hit. Where like your buddy comes over and you're like, oh my, you gotta see this guy Shoe Nice. He's unbelievable. Yeah. He just fucking drank an entire bottle of Patron to the face, like in one shot. Like
the videos were unbelievable.
Like,
that's unbelievable.
Incredible.
Unreal. The one point I kept tweeting this, and I don't want to beat a dead horse, but it's again not, and you could do this all season where it's like, oh, they lost those close games. I think it just hurts even more of how quickly it happened. The Brewers lost Friday the 8th. The Brewers lost Sunday the 10th. The Braves lost when they blew the 6-1 lead Wednesday the 13th. And the 4-3 loss Thursday to the Braves is 4 games. This division lead would be down to 1 with the Mets. And that's just not, like, that's not, oh, if so facto, like, as bad as we've played, don't get me wrong. Those 4 that you had would be a 1-game lead right now. And then look to those 4 to decide the division.
I mean, you can do the same thing with the Yankees with Devin Williams.
100. Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. It's the fact of how quick it was. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at with
What's
that.
it right now? 5?
5 flat.
Yeah, we're 5.5.
I would say having the only good thing that you guys have now, you guys have a little bit more buffer with the wild card. The Guardians are horrible.
We're fighting for our life
swept
with the wild card.
Right, and
it's very 26.
What's funny is how that flipped.
The Giants, where we're going to be in that play.
A little bit, yeah.
Isn't that funny?
We were battling for the division that year, right?
I remember the wild card at the end. We were.
I know, but
went down to the second to last day, right?
We were in the mix for the.
That went down that weekend.
We were in the mix for the division. Could be wrong.
But a month ago, we were talking both our respective playoff chances, and you guys were the one with the buffer, and we were the one where and sweeping this weekend and Cleveland getting swept certainly helps.
You guys got 3.5 games to play with,
and we're tied in the loss column with Seattle and Boston.
Yeah, huge.
It's the 1 through 3 in the wild card is anyone's guess. We got 4 against Boston at the stadium coming up Thursday through Sunday.
Gigantic.
It's going to be insane. Hopefully they continue this shit in Tampa. Beat up on Tampa. Do what you need to do. Carry the momentum into this weekend, and then you might have like a jump in stadium Thursday through Sunday.
You guys could bury the Rays this weekend. this week. Like officially, like they're on life.
Yeah, I mean,
anyway.
you should.
You could really bury them.
The way they're playing real baseball finally took them long enough. God damn it.
Mets lost to the Nats by 8 games that year, so they weren't in the mix.
No, I didn't think so.
Yeah.
But I remember. But you're right though. It was a tight race, and I want to say they clinched like the Saturday before. The day before and then we had that horrible game against the Giants where Noah shoved. But
McLean though, you mentioned him. All I see with that guy is Spencer Strider, and I wrote in the group.
I'm surprised. I don't see because to me, with McLean, it's all about his spin on that ball. I guess he has like the highest spin rate in like baseball right now.
It's the way that ball moves is crazy. It's just pitching motion, like makeup. Like all I'm looking at is Strider, and you get the swing and miss. Obviously, it's just a different maybe path to swing and miss.
Yeah,
but like, that's as good of a debut as you could ask for.
McLean won't blow you away like Strider used to.
That's true.
It's a lot more like.
Yeah, he's what 95.
Yeah, maybe it's 96.
Yeah, I wasn't necessarily saying like same exact arsenal, but like I just looks wise, like eye test. I'm like that guy. He's got like kind of tight pants too. Similar type of motion. To see a lot of straight. It's good. Like it was a very good debut.
So impressed. You mentioned swing and miss stuff. The spin rate on these balls are incredible. I said some of the best in baseball.
Walks are the only issue for him. He was like effectively wild.
There's another kid we could bring up too, right?
Sprout. So I think you're going to see Sprout on September 1st. That's when rosters expand.
Whatever.
But so here's the deal.
2 weeks of not like.
Well, okay, so
again, these are the division league should be won.
It's a reckless decision.
Let's chop,
well,
man.
it's
Let's
not.
chop.
I wouldn't say it's almost the opposite. Reckless. It's like too safe. So like when they brought up McLean, they had
Reckless because it's too safe.
They had to get rid of Blackburn, which you probably say fine. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
But all right, who do you get rid of if we bring up Sprout? Who do you get rid of? Do you dump Montas? You got to pay him $17 million next year. You could send,
that is the beauty of having Steve Cohen.
You could send Reed Garrett to AAA. He has options, so you could do that. You could send Garrett down and bring up Sprout and not lose anybody. That's the only move you can make and not lose anybody. So I always ask everyone, if you say you want to bring up Sprout, great, I do too. But who do you send down or who do you cut?
Honestly, I would flex the muscle of being Cohen and cut Montas because anytime that guy pitches, he's gonna hurt you.
But doesn't he have value as a long man though?
Oh, no.
As a long man, just someone just throw like a.
I don't think so.
No, I've always hated that term of like, oh, he's an innings eater. Well, if his innings suck,
That's
why do you
fair.
want him
He
eating
come in
more?
relief in a game and make it even worse and hurt your chances. of winning
So
the
that's
league.
so I'm not arguing at all with you guys at all. I agree with what you guys are saying. So but cutting Montas though that doesn't come easy is all I'm saying.
Sure, but in theory, Cohen has this is like a Cohen move. But it's not necessarily a Stearns move. Stearns would never approve of this. This would have to come from the top.
Yeah, I would.
And be like, hey, we gotta keep this wild.
The other thing is you can just wait.
September 1st is a
If you
wild.
just wait 2 weeks. Well, it is and it isn't. It's
like,
2 weeks away.
2 weeks right now.
Could decide your season.
Really? Yeah.
Well, Hubs, I'll even double down on that even more. Let me pull it up to make sure. The next 3 that they have with the Phillies is the 25th, 26th, and 27th. So it actually hurts even doubly. Like if you were dying for this kid, bring him up then, and that's where it's gonna matter.
Who is the better prospect?
Okay, so they're very even. Sprout has had a better last few weeks. McLean's had a better season.
Are they top 100?
They're both top 100.
They're both top 100. Okay.
Sprout has had a better resume, but McLean's had a better season. Sprout's had a better last month. They're very even. The one that's ahead of them both is Tong, Jonah Tong.
Right.
Just got
Who's
brought
not?
up
That's not this year.
and he's not this year. He just got brought up AAA. I don't think they'll bring him up this year. He's the one I like the most of the 3. But all 3, in my opinion, are going to be starters in the majors for the next 8-10 years.
Yeah.
Top 100 in all of MLB, not just in the Mets farm.
Correct.
Right?
Correct. That'd be bad.
Can McLean do enough for you to be a playoff pitcher?
Yes.
Okay.
I remember Rico probably remember this too. I don't know if you guys do. Remember Francisco Rodriguez, 2002 Angels? That's proof that if you just have talent, by the way, he played, if you're too young to remember, he played 8 games in the majors and then became their setup guy the entire playoffs and won the World Series.
Wasn't Ventura Giordano didn't he kind of do that during the Royals run?
Sounds right.
Wasn't
Maybe
he-
in 14, and
wasn't
I
he
know
pr-
in 15 he had a full year of his start.
I thought he was pretty young,
Might
the
have been
first
14.
one.
I know the Rays have done it. McClanahan, he made his major league debut in the playoffs for the Rays, Shane McClanahan. They do it more and more now. But if you have this stuff that's that electric, I think then you can plug and play anywhere. I would have McLean start a game ahead of some other options they have.
Was it Wade Davis?
Wade Davis might have done it, but the Rays were doing it.
Ventura, it was the following year.
Okay,
He made.
I knew he was super young when
He was real young.
and he was like one of their main bullpen guys.
Wasn't it? Was it Finnegan? Who came?
Finnegan might have came up.
Finnegan.
I know when that-
after the same year he made.
2016 or 2015, Raul Mondesi's son, it was an infielder, made his debut in the World Series, which he never had before. Alberto.
Very fast.
Alberto. But yeah,
Yep, Finnegan.
he made his debut in the playoffs.
No,
Or close to it.
it was his 8th game.
Yeah,
Of his career. Yeah, and then he pitched 6 innings in the playoffs.
I would absolutely have McLean.
pitching in the World Series.
I would have McLean do that. Absolutely. Like I would have him start.
It could rejuvenate if these kids have good starts and string them together. It could really rejuvenate the team.
Oh no, that's how you get life in the building for sure. Yeah.
Sure, and everybody's rallying around them, so we'll see. But
I mean, hopefully, I think they'll bring up Sprout and Acuna on the first. And I think maybe if Sprout shows you good stuff, maybe even have him pitch in the playoffs.
Gotta go.
Gotta get there too, right? You're absolutely right.
I got a big picture NFL thing that now we can dive into tomorrow. But Bill Barnwell picks 5 teams he thinks are going to improve for this season.
Improve?
Yeah, improve.
Okay.
So we go through those. That's a bigger deep dive. But the 2 NFL headlines I did kind of write down. Caleb Williams looked pretty good too.
Yeah, he looked very good. He really good. That first drive was excellent.
That looked like how it should under Ben Johnson. It's like, oh, there's a difference here.
Yeah.
Granted, preseason. Caleb Williams looked pretty good, I feel like, last preseason, too.
And then do you guys buy into any of the comments of Dylan Gabriel kind of taking a shot at Shador? Saw that be a little bit of a narrative.
That was a wild thing for him to say.
He tried to, like, backtrack or be like, no, I didn't mean this way. But, like, I don't know how you couldn't have not meant it that way.
Yeah, I mean, who talks about football and says some people are entertainers? You're talking about one guy.
Yeah, and also, correct me if I'm wrong, last year in Colorado, or was it 2 years ago, where Oregon played the Deion Sanders Colorado team was something about entertainers. They used it as motivation. As like maybe it was Shador.
No, Dan Lanning might have said it in like the speech or something.
I remember entertainers being associated with Colorado.
Because if you remember that Oregon game, they like really had started to get some hype around them. Yeah. And they were like 3 touchdown dogs, and they got fucking dismantled.
One of my favorite bets of my life was taking Oregon that game.
Which game was that?
It was they went to Oregon. They were catching like 20-21, and they lost by like 50.
It was over before they kicked off.
Yep. No, I remember. Yeah.
Actually, I'm pretty sure that was the infamous like Mad Dog was saying like I'm gonna have a gummy, like I'm taking like Oregon.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Colorado in the point they literally lost like 56-7 or like something like that. Like it was 40 plus.
Lanning's quote was, "They're fighting for clicks. We're fighting for wins."
Yes.
Same kind of boat as
Yeah.
So he's from the same school of thought. You're right. Yeah, it's
so like that's why when I heard the
I forgot that point. Yes, you're right.
When I heard the entertainers thing, I was like, yeah, you meant that. Okay,
yes,
100%.
But it's a crazy thing to say.
Because he's got Lee. I mean, Lanning's his guy. You're right. That's what the whole.
It's crazy, but he's your teammate now.
You're in the QB room.
I know.
With him.
Yeah, you are competing with him, Ev. Like you like a guy, but there's only spot for one, dude. Like
but that's you think that's not a crazy thing to say about the guy on your football team?
It's an unprofessional thing to say.
No.
When
unprofessional, yes.
I mean,
but you are competing. I don't want him to just be like, yeah, Shador's
why
the
say
guy.
anything at all? Like that's
guess what?
They stick a microphone in your face.
Guess what? Listen, the depth chart's what it is. We've seen them both in live action. He looked way worse.
He did.
One of the worst pick sixes I've ever seen.
Now, that pick six, I'm not defending. I think
it was fucking atrocious.
He's there, but the receiver does run into, like, he brings his guy. It was a miscommunication, looked like, on the route. Still, he sucks. He's not an NFL quarterback by any means.
It's funny because he actually looked like pretty good in the game before that.
Yeah.
But pick sixes, they'll hurt. They'll hurt you.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Yeah.
They also he fumbled on like a handoff, like a bad it was
I have a quick NBA thing if we're trying to just kill a little time here. Did you see they're gonna do coast to coast? NBC is gonna do coast to coast with the NBA.
Yeah, 11 Eastern.
So there's gonna be an 11 p.m. tip.
Right, so 8:45 on the West Coast.
So realistically 11:17 tip because Adam Silver.
Disgusting.
This is Adam Silver.
11:17 tip.
I mean, I'm making that up, but I'm not at the same time because that's what he does. Where like he says the game starts at 11 and the games don't start at 11.
They're saying
now
there's 11.
Yes. because it's going to be like a true West Coast game. So like they're going to bury.
That's great.
They're going to bury some bad teams on that.
Great for me, but it's not good for like normal people.
There's going to be the Suns and Kings are probably going to play all those games.
Like 11 tip is
That's
crazy.
insane. That game 11.
I love that personally, but I understand how,
Love it
like,
on
NBA games are 2.5.
I don't go to bed till 2.
NBA games are 2.5 hours. That game's not ending till
Sounds
1:30.
awesome. Throw that on, like playing a baseball simulator. Have that on. To me, it's perfect, but I understand I'm a weirdo.
To everyone else, you see that's
So, regular human beings, that's not good.
Adam Silver. Has
Especially just during the week.
I know.
It's like listen, I'm the guy. Like I love Hawaii on a Saturday
That's
night.
true. That's a good
football.
point. If it was
But that's on-
Saturday, that's
and
great.
UFC,
But Friday, that's
goes late.
awesome. Yeah, Tuesday,
That's
man.
Saturday
Give me a
night.
break.
You're up at 2 just like
Oh, I
am.
can't do it anymore.
No?
That's the dog.
How do you justify?
Although I'll calm down when the dog's gonna
I don't know if
He'll be up at 2 again.
He's never gonna calm down.
How do you,
He will.
it's tough. How do you justify an 8:45 local start on the West Coast with that though? With them being 2 hours.
Well, I guess it would
15
be
minutes behind us.
7:45.
No, they're 2 hours and 15 minutes behind.
Oh, what? You doing the bit?
Yeah, I tried.
But no, I guess that's a fair point of like, well, 8
8
o'clock.
local is
still
kinda,
pretty late.
Yeah, during the week.
You do get some of those here, but it's usually on a Saturday night.
Yes.
Like the Knicks Lakers Saturday night ABC, that will tip at 8:30 maybe,
12, yeah.
8 whatever. Yeah,
So how often are these games being played? What,
every Tuesday.
every Tuesday?
Coast to
I
coast.
get an 11 o'clock game. That's kind of crazy.
Adam Silver's like, guess what? You like that I delayed the game? I'm gonna delay it even more.
Thank you, Adam Silver. I'll send.
I just like
I'll
it
send
just,
a bouquet of roses.
should just be at 10. I just don't understand why. 10
So what are we expecting the NBC? I know I should have paid more attention to this. What are we expecting the games to be televised on during the week now?
What do you mean?
Are they going to be straight on? Because NBC has their programs.
Right. Is it gonna be on like Peacock?
So
Is
it's
it gonna be
all on
like-
Peacock. Like how I go to cable and you flip and like, oh, whatever.
think
Fucking
it's gonna
Ant
be
Edwards is playing on ESPN.
I would think it's gonna be an NBC.
I do not.
TNT. I don't, man. They have
The
programs.
local news.
Local
like,
news
that
dominates.
is the biggest moneymaker for affiliates. There's no way they'd agree to that. They're not gonna have local news now until 1:30. No.
Also,
way.
they have
There it
shows.
is.
There you go.
All right.
NBC
Wait,
at
so
11
AB
o'clock?
Oh, ESPN is still in the mix? Oh, it's TNT.
So, but it
that's
will
out.
be on
I'm
NBC
sorry.
as well.
So I
Sorry,
bet
I'm
the
sorry,
8 o'clock games on NBC. I bet the 11 o'clock games on Peacock. There's no way the local news would agree to that. No way.
You think NBC is giving up a
lose their
night?
fucking
You
shit.
think NBC is giving up a night of sitcoms? And
Yes.
I do. Yeah, at this point.
Original programming is dead.
Yeah, it's dead.
I bet that 11 o'clock game is Peacock,
Thursday on Prime, Friday on Prime.
which is kind of a pain.
Okay, I forgot ESPN was still in the mix.
But Peacock's really all in on the NBA, huh?
yeah,
Makes sense.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
crazy.
Wait, ESPN's out on everything, huh? All ESPN cares about is football now.
Mm-hmm.
They're out on baseball.
You just know what makes them money.
Yeah, football. I mean, it gets the most viewership. I mean,
Just used to be ESPN used to only care about getting rights.
'Cause they
want
also-
rights to everything. Now they only care about football.
They also they went all in on SEC football. They went huge on.
We gotta worry if they do start to peel the curtain back on college hoops. Like if they start to lay off a little bit of that.
They
that
probably
would
will,
suck.
to be
Yeah,
honest.
That's not good.
They probably
'Cause
will.
you look at how much.
But you do need stuff to watch during the week, and college.
Yeah.
That's
does
fair.
I
provide
agree.
that.
I'm just saying.
fair.
You know.
You know, it's on literally every
Yeah.
fucking day.
Yeah.
Besides Friday, and that's when obviously you get Ivy League or
Yeah.
one Big Ten game, whatever.
Yeah.
I like to spend 2 minutes right before we end the show. UFC. It was a big weekend for UFC.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Those fucking spinning back fists were
spinning back elbows.
back to back,
Both
right?
spinning back elbows.
Sorry, back elbows.
it's like
Were back.
crazy.
Was that back to back fights?
Yeah, it was.
Crazy.
The third fight and then like the co-main.
I wish the actual main was worth anything.
Yeah, it's tough
He's
because
just
like
that good.
I totally understand if you're like a casual person just tuning in and watching that. It's like that wasn't super
You
exciting.
appreciate the dominance that he
That's what it
has.
was. Like as someone who's like a hardcore fan, there was a level of like I was mystified at how like what he was doing.
He's gonna do this every single time. There's nothing you can do to stop him. You can get up for a second. He's gonna put you down.
Yeah, and DDP
It was It was Khabib shit.
because he didn't quit. He didn't like DDP. Like he fought his ass off.
Yeah.
He never quit. Like he even had a moment where I almost thought he was gonna like do something at the end. But no, I mean he's just that good. I really wonder who he fight. He said he wants to fight on the Abu Dhabi card, which is October 25th, which would be incredible if he
Who
could
would he
do that.
fight?
If he fought then, I would guess so it's tough because there's a main event in Paris, September 6th, between Barallo and Imavov. That to me is like, I think to everyone, like the clear like number one contender fight. They both have been on like insane tears. This is
Harris ever done a fight?
yeah, they've done the last 2-3 years. Not a pay-per-view, but like a really big, like obviously live fight night card.
Got it.
So either the winner of that or like Fluffy Hernandez, if he randomly just got a shot. I think he probably needs one more, but he just had like an insane performance. He was the main event like last week and had like the crazy like just choked the guy out and just like dropped him like a sicko. He's a beast. He could get it, or RDR could get it too. I think those are like the winner of that fight or RDR Fluffy. One of them is going to be next. For
I don't know if he can be beat.
I don't know if he can either right now. Those guys would be fascinating because Fluffy is almost like I don't want to say similar style, but like he's just relentless too. So it'd be like fascinating to see. I think Hamzat's just so strong. Like if he has that cardio like he had, like his problem in the past was he didn't always have the cardio. Like him having that kind of cardio, I don't know if anyone could beat him.
Right.
He's special.
I got to run and do dog walks, so here my picks real quick.
I'm doing it as well, Clemmer.
Are you?
Oh, great topic.
Yeah, I'm doing it as well.
I'm excited for that one.
Yeah,
One you got to really prepare for. It could go in a variety of different directions.
Yeah.
Sure.
It might have been my idea. I don't want to brag. Spencer Strider, 5+ hits.
That's gonna be tough as a pitcher.
It's tough. He's done it the last 4 starts. Cincinnati Reds money line -115. I just don't trust the Angels. That's what I got.
I'll take Diamondbacks -115. Ev.
Cubs in the under in the first game.
Hubs.
Okay, I'm not having a great month, so we need to dig out of this. So I'm going to go, for whatever reason, this tennis tournament, both finals are today. Usually they end on a Sunday. Like every single tennis tournament ends on a Sunday. So you do get Carlos Alcaraz, Yannick Sinner at 3 p.m., which is kind of cool because you now know Carlos Alcaraz.
Yes, of course, my guy.
So they're just playing again in 2 hours.
When does the U.S. Open
Didn't they
start?
play?
U.S. Open is 1 week from today.
Oh, wow.
Wait. 1 week from today. So it starts
Next Monday.
leading into Labor Day weekend?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
So that Labor Day weekend
Got it,
is like
25th.
third
All right,
round
yeah,
matches.
Yeah.
That Friday is my favorite day of the year. It is, and then you get some college football the night, and then college football the next day. It just makes me the serotonin in my body just skyrockets. So, but I'm not taking the Carlos match. Yannick's favored -200. Not touching that. I'm a Carlos guy. I don't think that's a good line for Carlos. I'm going to take Iga. Straight sets. She's -200. It's a little chalky. I don't think she loses a set here. She is playing insane. So Iga Swiatek 2-0 -200. And then in baseball, I'm going to go Cubs in the first game -113. Cade Horton versus Freddie Peralta. The Cubs got to wake up. That is a massive game for them. Paul Skeens facing the Blue Jays tonight. I'm going to take Paul Skeens.
I wanted to, but
-112.
Yeah, so bad.
He's going to get up for like that type of game.
Something to root
Also,
for.
he was at UFC.
Oh no
Was
way!
he?
So him and Tommy Pham, and like they had a little crew, like
Wow.
3-4 people with them.
Sick. Okay, I'm taking the Pirates -112. And
Watching, not fighting though, right?
No, he fought.
and give me the
Him and
Orioles.
Tommy Pham fist fought.
Give me the
Tommy Pham, we know he can fight.
Sam, yeah.
I was funny. I explained him to Robbie. I just was like that. I was like, "Do you see that guy right there?" I was like, "You remember that little scuffle when somebody slapped over fantasy football?" I go, "That's the guy."
Orioles +102. Trevor Rogers in Fenway against Dustin May.
All right. We'll be back tomorrow looking at 5 teams that we think are going to improve in the NFL, and then whatever happens tonight. So Yak's up next. We'll see you later.